Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, fellow YouTubers. This is HB Maverick, and we are going to Sturgis, South Dakota for the big annual motorcycle rally. 4 of us rode from San Diego to Sturgis. We spent 5 days to get there and 3 days in Rapid City, South Dakota. During those 3 days, we did several local rides and hung out at Sturgis. We then parted ways and I rode solo back home. It was quite an adventure. My trip will be divided into a few different videos, and this is the first one covering our first 3 days of the trip. Let's go. Our first day began with a pre-dawn start to try to beat the desert heat. Unfortunately, we still hit triple digits, but we got to the hotel in the early afternoon and cooled off in one of the casinos on the strip. Our second day ended up being just as hot as we rode to Richfield, Utah. We rode through some beautiful scenery and then checked into our hotel. It was still early in the afternoon, so I did some local exploring. I rode to Mystic Hot Springs, which was just 20 minutes away. This is a natural hot springs that has been converted into a bathing area and with a few rooms available for the night. It had a 70s hippie feel to the place. I spent 2 hours soaking in the different hot springs and bathtubs they had placed out in the open. It was a nice way to end the day watching the sunset. Our next day's travel took us through some scenic Utah byways. We stopped at Vernal, Utah for the night. After we got checked in, I rode 30 minutes to the nearby Dinosaur National Monument. The visitor centers and Bone Quarry were already closed, but there were many things you could stop and see along the roadway. There were scenic views of the Green River throughout the monument. The Native American Fremont peoples lived in this river valley and left rock paintings or petroglyphs throughout different areas. They lived in the area approximately 1,000 years ago, and here are the paintings they left behind for future generations. Archaeologists have decoded some of the paintings, but not all. This is just the first video of our exciting ride to Sturgis 2019. Make sure you subscribe to see the rest of our journey. We will see you on the next adventure.